So let's start by bringing our awareness to our posture and settling the body in a stable, comfortable, upright position. So we keep our feet flat and our back straight, torso open. Right hand over left with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open. Making sure that we let in enough light to remain alert. We try to avoid slouching or leaning, keeping the body upright without unnecessary rigidity or tension. So just allow your body to fall into place. To maintain this upright posture without too much effort. Scanning through and releasing any places where there is that unnecessary tension or rigidity. And let go of attending to the world around you. No need to send out your awareness to contact the outside world. You can just hold your awareness to the body and mind. Let go too of thoughts of the past or future. Attending to the present moment physical sensation of the air as it passes into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. To try to anchor your awareness in the present moment. Noticing quickly and letting go again and again of anything that arises in the mind that's other than that physical sensation. Lifting your awareness from that distraction and placing it without judgment or frustration gently back on that physical sensation. And then when the mind feels more calm, we'll set a broad and altruistic motivation for our time. So recollect on your interest in spirituality, seeing your growth and development in a spiritual direction as the main vehicle through which you can develop the good qualities that allow you to be of benefit to others and reduce and ultimately eliminate the tendencies and the habits that give rise to your own suffering and can motivate actions that cause suffering for others. I think that the purpose of your time is to develop that potential to be of benefit. And to prevent the arising of those states of mind that generate your own suffering and motivate you to cause suffering for others. And then we will contemplate the seventh verse of the 8 verses of thought transformation, which is, in short, I will offer directly and indirectly every benefit and happiness to all beings, my mothers. I will practice in secret, taking upon myself all their harmful actions and sufferings. In short, I will offer directly and indirectly every benefit and happiness to all beings, my mothers. I will practice in secret, taking upon myself all their harmful actions and sufferings. So, with this verse, the need to stabilize and grow our loving kindness is being highlighted. Love is the wish for oneself and all other sentient beings to have happiness and the causes of happiness. And compassion is the wish for oneself and all other sentient beings to be free of suffering and the causes of suffering. And this verse is about training in these states of mind. So we can first think about the obstacles and difficulties that we ourselves have faced in this life. The times that we were prevented from being in contact with what we desired, the times that the things that we did desire, that we had, were taken away. The times that we were unable to prevent being in contact with what we found undesirable. As well as the sufferings of sickness, aging, and the sufferings that might attend our death, as well as the mental sufferings, the anxieties and fears that correspond to all of these unpleasant circumstances. So try to get in contact with how that operates in your own life. And then recognize that all sentient beings face similar difficulties and challenges. Everyone that we have ever met and will ever meet, their lives are very much like my own. Trying to think how wonderful it would be if I could eliminate that suffering. And not only eliminate that suffering, but install all sentient beings in a state of perfect happiness. Thinking too that all of these suffering sentient beings, as the text says, have been our mothers countless times in past lives, showing us the kindness of a mother again and again. To try to really stabilize that wish to be able to completely eliminate the suffering of sentient beings, kind mother sentient beings, and install them in that state beyond sorrow, a state of perfect happiness and peace. And then try again to recollect what you've labeled and thought of as the difficulties and obstacles that you have faced and can expect to face. And instead of thinking of them as something to reject. Try to think that you happily accept these difficulties on behalf of all sentient beings. Thinking that each time an adverse circumstance arises, that you take it upon yourself and relieve all sentient beings of a similar suffering. Try to transform the experience of difficulty in that way. And then think of all of your good fortune, your positive circumstances. And imagine sharing that with all sentient beings. Providing everything useful and beneficial to sentient beings. Not only relieving them of their suffering, but offering all of your own positive qualities, circumstances. Wanting all sentient beings also to share in the wisdom of Dharma, understanding that oneself and all sentient beings must eventually achieve enlightenment to be fully free of suffering and to have perfect, uncontaminated happiness. So offering the light of Dharma wisdom to all sentient beings. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. And then we'll dedicate. So recollect your altruistic motivation and think that you have actualized that motivation, and that has created positive energy in the mind, which you offer for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception. I think by practicing in this way, may I overcome the inner enemy of self-centeredness and learn to exchange self-cherishing for other cherishing so that I can accomplish my own highest aim of enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. And may it serve as a cause and condition for those sentient beings to achieve their enlightenment. And by practicing in this way, may any karmic obstacles facing the long lives of the gurus be completely dispelled. And may I and all sentient beings come under the joyful care of the enlightened beings in this moment until our swift enlightenment. Thank you.